Good morning and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. This week we're walking through the story of a nurse who used her hands as a pattern for her prayer. And since it was the tallest finger, she used the third finger to stand for the leaders in every sphere of life. A story. Arthur Burns, a Jewish economist of great influence in Washington during the tenure of several presidents, was once asked to pray at a gathering of staunch Christian politicians. Stunning his host, he prayed like this: Lord, I pray that Jews would come to know Jesus Christ. And I pray that Buddhists would come to know Jesus Christ. And I pray that Muslims would come to know Jesus Christ. And then, most stunning of all, and Lord, I pray that Christians would come to know Jesus Christ. What a challenging prayer that is for all of us. There's so much of us in our prayers that sometimes it's hard to see Jesus anywhere around. And I think that's particularly challenging for the leaders of our society. They hold positions of power and responsibility, and it's pretty easy to get puffed up by all that and to think that things actually depend on them. And for the rest of us, it's easy to sit back and scoff at them from our own viewpoints, perhaps not ever thinking of all they have to consider on our behalf. So it's important to pray for our world and national and local leaders. It's important for us to pray that God would give them guidance and courage in their faith. It's important for us to pray that they overcome pride and self-interest and that they seek to serve others with humility and for the good of all. It's important for us to pray that they seek to do right and God's will. Martin Luther talked about the church being the right hand of God, the primary means by which God works in the world. But the government he called the left hand of God. It wasn't as direct a way of working in the world as the church, but our government existed to serve the people and to do God's will as well. We should pray for our leaders that they lead us in the way of God's love. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.